Hello and welcome. You're watching our English news program on Somaliland National Television with me, Waris Mohammed. These are the stories making headlines. President of Somaliland takes part in a state funeral. First Lady of Somaliland takes part in a celebratory event held by the National Electoral Commission. Deadly clashes outside a Cairo football stadium leave at least 22 dead. President of Somaliland Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, alongside Musa Bihi Abdi and other governmental officials, held the state funeral for the late MP Ibrahim Abdullahi Dugud of the House of Elders in the capital of Somaliland, Hargeisa. President of Somaliland, after briefing the attendees on the pivotal role MP Ibrahim Abdullahi Dugud had in the development of the House of Elders in his achievements as a prominent member of the House, prayed that Allah grant him Jannah and conveyed his condolences to the friends and family of the late MP. Chairman of the ruling party Kulmiye Musa Bihi Abdi also spoke about the achievements of the late MP and stated that Somaliland has lost a great man today. On the other hand, Jamal Ali Hussein, presidential candidate of the opposition party UID, also reiterated on the significant role of the late MP in the House of Elders and prayed that Allah grant him Jannah. The funeral had in attendance high-ranking governmental and non-governmental officials, cabinet ministers, members of the House of Elders, members of the House of Representatives, family and friends of the late Ibrahim Abdullahi Dugud, and a wide array of people who knew him. The late MP passed away today in the capital city. First Lady of Somaliland Amina Mahmoud Chirde took part in a celebratory event commemorating Kaltoon Sheikh Hassan Abdi, who became a new member of the National Electoral Commission held in the capital. Attendance included Chairman of the ruling party Kulmiye Musa Bihi Abdi, presidential candidate of the opposition party UID, members of the National Electoral Commission, and high-profile guests. Musa Bihi Abdi first spoke at the event and congratulated Kaltoon on becoming a member of the National Electoral Commission and praised her hard work that got her here. On the other hand, Jamal Ali Hussein, the presidential candidate for the opposition party UID, highlighted the potential of female workers in our society and the pivotal role they continue on playing in building this society towards a better future. Kaltoon Sheikh Hassan Abdi took to the podium where she thanked the Commission for this opportunity and pledged to always show enthusiasm and great support towards the goals of the Commission. Eventually, First Lady of Somaliland Amina Sheikh Mahmoud Chirde praised Kaltoon's achievements in her previous work experiences and her impressive resume, as well as her long struggle to represent female workers in the best way she could. The First Lady expressed her hopes for Kaltoon and wished the best of luck to her and the Commission on holding the upcoming presidential elections. Somaliland Minister of Health Saleban Issa Haglatosiye unveiled a new health center constructed at Damasha district outside the capital city Hargeisa. The event had in attendance a number of governmental officials, health officials, and residents of Damasha district. Governmental officials took to the podium and praised the Ministry of Health's dedication to ensure all Somalilanders receive a better health care, especially those who reside in the areas that lack sufficient health centers. Directors of different health centers pledged to provide the necessary assistance to the newly established health center and to cooperate with the Ministry of Health on strengthening the health sector in Somaliland. Minister of Health Saleban Issa Haglatosiye spoke about the purpose behind constructing this health center, stating that Damasha district is one of the few districts around the capital city that need such health facilities. He further reiterated that this center was the President of Somaliland's initiative, only implemented by the Ministry of Health. The minister conclusively, after stressing on the need for more health facilities in districts as such, pledged on behalf of Somaliland's government to continue establishing more health centers to ensure all citizens receive the medical health care they need. Garaad Mahad Mohamed Abdi, one of Somaliland's traditional leaders, expressed his admiration to the developments made in Igal International Airport, encouraging the Ministry of Aviation to continue making such achievements. Garaad Mahad Mohamed Abdi further reassured that officials of the Ministry of Aviation, led by the Minister, deserve an acknowledgement to the otherwise remarkable and unstopping progress they continue on making. He also pointed out on the goals achieved by the current administration of Somaliland during their time in office and stated that it's necessary to work with the government on achieving goals of the nation. On the other hand, traditional leader Garaad Mahad praised the new services provided for travelers at the airport's daily operations. On the other hand, traditional leader Garaad Mahad praised the new services provided for travelers and the airport's daily operations. He conclusively underlined the plans in the pipeline for the Ministry of Aviation in terms of renovating Igal International Airport and urged the other ministries in Somaliland to convey similar enthusiasm as far as upgrading the governmental institutions is concerned. Badr University in Hargeisa opened a 3-day training workshop teaching management and leadership skills for officials from the leading telecommunication companies in Somaliland, such as Telesom, Somtel and Somcable, as well as officials from the Riel Construction Company. President of Badr International University, Mubarak Ibrahim R., discussed the purpose of this training workshop, stating that it's designed to provide the participants with the necessary tools to acquire leadership skills and to use these skills in improving their companies and lead their staff to the right direction to obtain their goals. He also announced that an expert originally from Somaliland, currently residing abroad, will be joining them to share his experience and provide lessons during this 3-day workshop. On the other hand, Mubarak Ibrahim R. said that without excellent management and leadership skills, you cannot lead a workforce into the right direction and you cannot achieve the goals you set for your company. President of Badr International University urged the participants to fully take advantage of the valuable knowledge that will be provided during the workshop to achieve success in their companies. You're still watching our English news program on Somaliland National Television, and now for the main international headlines. At least 22 people have been killed in clashes between football fans and security forces outside a stadium in Cairo. Most of the dead were crushed when supporters stampeded after police used tear gas to break up a crowd. Fans of the Zamalek football club reportedly tried to force their way into a league match with rivals without tickets, sparking the clashes. The dead and injured were taken to hospital, where shocked families arrived to see if their relatives were safe. Shortly after incident, the government said it was postponing indefinitely the National League Championship. Football matches are often flashpoints for violence in Egypt. In February 2012, 72 fans were killed at a match in Port Said. Since then, the number of people allowed to attend has been restricted, but supporters often try to storm stadiums they are banned from entering. Despite intense shelling by pro-Russian rebels, Ukrainian forces remain in control of the strategic railway hub of Debaltseve. The town lies in a pocket between the two main separatist-controlled regions. Government troops claim to be confident of holding onto the town, even though rebels have steadily encroached on surrounding towns and villages. But deteriorating living conditions are forcing more and more civilians to leave frontline towns. On the border between Ukraine and Russia, long queues of cars wait to cross. Most have Donetsk region registrations plates, and their passengers say the upsurge in fighting is intolerable. They are shelling, and that's why people are leaving. It exploded and we got scared. What else can we do? We want to live, explained one refugee from the Donetsk region. More than 5,000 civilians, Ukrainian soldiers, and pro-separatist fighters have been killed since the separatist rebellion erupted in Ukraine's eastern territories. Thanks for watching. That's all the news for now. Catch us tomorrow at the same time. Goodbye.